Have a few small changes on the way, including a front moving in almost as we speak, and then some rain on the way. A higher chance not only this afternoon, but again next week. It looks like we'll have a decent chance for some nice soaking rains, which we really need here. There's the cooler air off to the north. Not here yet, though. 96 in New Orleans right now, feeling like a steamy, sweltering 113. Lots of sunshine, bright blue skies, just a few clouds here and there. Temperatures all over the place in the 90s, of course, and our feels like temperature very high in spots. Slidell 118. I really don't remember seeing it quite there for quite some time. And Mandeville at 119. We have had a couple of readings around 120 in the past couple of weeks at some different locations like the lakefront and other places. So these are many of these really well managed sites that show accurate readings. Not all of them are really up to date. Some of them have been showing a little bit higher feels like temperatures than what it actually would be when you factor in the humidity and the air, but still feeling like close to 120. We really need some cooler air, and it's not going to be a big difference, but you see where the front is now, and let's move forward with our high resolution model. We will see some differences. First of all, in the form of rain this afternoon. This is by 7 p.m. Some scattered showers and a few storms. We may not see as much as this model suggests, but we do have about a 40% chance for some rain. This is 10 p.m. The model continues to the south tonight, and even tomorrow we may see a few small showers or storms. This is Wednesday through the day. Now watch what happens though. The front stays pretty close to our coast and then might even move back to the north as a warm front fairly quickly. So tomorrow I did increase the rain chance, particularly near the coast where that front will be settling, to about at least 20 or 30%. And then we'll see, unfortunately, the heat and the mugginess likely coming back at the end of the week and into the weekend. But today I have yet another day at 100 degrees. We've seen a long string of these lately, in fact, around 10 days so far this year. We do have that chance for scattered rain hour by hour. That will be coming toward the afternoon, especially late afternoon and evening time, and then should be going down with our rain chance heading into the nighttime hours. Tonight, temperatures get cut back a little bit with that front north of the lake. You could make it all the way to lower 70s. Not really that cool, but when you consider many low temperatures there have been in the lower 80s lately, it'll be a difference. And south of the lake, upper 70s expected. Tomorrow, just 95. Lots of summers, this would be considered a really high temperature, well over the average of 92. But this week, it's going to be a break in the heat and a little less humid weather expected as well. When we look at dew point temperatures, this is a measure of humidity. It does drop tomorrow and Thursday, at least some, and then it goes right back up heading into the weekend and early next week. Talking about that rain on the way a week from now, almost exactly, we'll have some low pressure skirting along our coast to the west. That should bring us some needed rain. So for example, this is the European model, and want to point out this is August 20th, but this is a little wave we'll see moving along our coast. Model's not really developing this, but just bringing us some needed rain, particularly Tuesday, maybe into Wednesday as well. We'll see before the rain and disturbed weather moves into Texas. And of course, looking at our drought monitor, we really need the rain. We've had super dry conditions across the plains and the Midwest, all over most of Texas into southern Louisiana and parts of the Southwest and Pacific Northwest as well. In the tropics farther out, we just have a couple of spots, low chances for development. Model's not really doing very much with organizing this with that dry, dusty air and some shear out there. We'll keep you updated, but no threats for our area at this point from the tropics. Our 7-day forecast shows those temperatures going right back to near 100, getting toward the weekend.
Well, Mardi Gras is about 6 months away, but